An idea for a lesson I came up with the other day, which might be something people can use, is for telling a story where they've got a title like The Worst Day of My Life, or The Day That Everything Went Wrong. It's a little bit negative, maybe there's some happy ones there. And you give them a few choices, maybe you've got 3 or 4, but it doesn't really matter, and you put them on the board with the title. And then you ask them what words would they expect to hear in this story. Now this is obviously for much higher level English, maybe B2, maybe B1, but B2 advanced. So maybe it's the luckiest day of my life. And you can give them a few examples to start with, like fortunately, or I was amazed, or I never thought that would work out, or it turned out all right, and then try and get them to build. Now what you're looking for here is natural phrases, so whatever you get might not be very natural, and what you do is then turn them into what I would expect to hear being an English person when someone was telling me this story. My brain would already be expecting to hear certain phrases, certain words. And this, I found, worked really well to build in much more fluency and natural English for them. You can then get them to tell that story, just spoken, and ask them to try and introduce or use a few of those words in what they're saying. And then you can ask them to write it, and then you can get them to compare their written. You can even get them to record themselves saying the story, and then compare it to what they've written. And bringing in an awareness of where's the gaps in their language. Can they do it when it's written? Can they do it when it's spoken? What do they feel more comfortable with? All the time, adding and adding to these layers of phrases. And if they all, in a class, do different stories, maybe you've got 5 stories, by the end of it, they've got a massive wall of vocabulary which you can spend a week introducing, whatever you want to do with it. But it's kind of student-led and generated, and you're kind of helping to make it more useful and more natural. So I found that's something that really engaged some of the students I was teaching.